In this video, we're going to look at how do we solve trigonometric equations if they're already factored for us. So, for example, solve in the interval 0 to 2 pi. So the first one, 3 cotangent theta minus root 3, 2 cosine theta minus root 2 equals 0. So they're already factored. So this is just like when we have in pre-calc 1, say x minus 1 times x plus 2 equals 0. And remember, we would set x equals 1 equal to 0 and x plus 2 equals 0. So we took each of the factored pieces and set them equal to 0. We're going to do the same thing here. So we're going to set 3 cotangent theta minus root 3 equals 0 and 2 cosine theta minus root 2 equal to 0. And then we're just going to solve each one of these pieces. So we're going to have 3 cotangent theta equals root 3. And so divide both sides by 3. So we end up with the cotangent of theta being equal to root 3 over 3. And here we're going to have 2 cosine theta equals root 2, divide both sides by 2. So the cosine of theta equals root 2 over 2. Okay, so now we're just looking for where on the unit circle do these things happen. So let's do the cosine one first because it's the easier one. So I'm looking for where's the cosine equal to root 2 over 2. So where is the x equal to root 2 over 2? So that's going to happen at pi over 4, and it's also going to happen at 7 pi over 4. So I get two answers from that piece. On the cotangent of theta being equal to root 3 over 3, remember we would need to divide. Cotangent is x over y, and so if you divided and then rationalized, you would see that at pi over 3 and also at 4 pi over 3 down here, that's when those things would happen. And remember, we would just be dividing it out. So cotangent would be the x. So take the 4 pi over 3 one here. We would take minus 1/2 divided by minus root 3 over 2. So that would be, the minuses would cancel. So 1/2 times 2 over root 3. So it would cancel. So I get 1 over root 3. And then 1 over root 3, I could rationalize by root 3 times root 3. So I'd end up with root 3 all over 3. So here we end up with theta is equal to, we said the places were pi over 3 and 4 pi over 3. And so these four values, all four of these are my answer. So I need to input all of these values in when I put my answer in. So we'll do another one. So cosecant of x times 3 tangent x minus root 3 equals 0. So again, I have two pieces. I'm going to set each piece equal to 0. So cosecant x equals 0. 3 tangent minus root 3 equals 0. So this is, if I solve this second one, I have 3, forgot my x. 3 tangent x is equal to root 3. Divide both sides by 3. So we're looking for when the tangent of x is equal to root 3 over 3. Okay, so remember, cosecant is 1 over the x value, or 1 over the y value, because remember cosecant is sine. So this is saying that the sine of x would be equal to 1 over 0. But if you think about it, the sine of x is never undefined. It's always undefined. And 1 over 0 is undefined because you can't divide by 0. So this here, in this case, gives us no solution. So there's never any places where the sine of x is equal to 1 over 0. So this doesn't happen. So the only part we have to worry about is when is the tangent of x equal to root 3 over 3. And so that's going to happen when x is equal to pi over 6. Whoops, that's a terrible looking 6. Pi over 6, or when x is equal to 7 pi over 6. So those are going to be the two places where the tangent ends up being equal to root 3 over 3. And so in this case, we only get 2 answers. Most of the time when you're doing factored ones, you will get 4 answers, but in this case, we only get 2.